Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Self-control. What is it? How are we using it, if at all? What is it? Merriam-Webster says, it is restraint exercised over one's own impulses, emotions, or desires for adults, and control over one's own impulses, emotions, or acts for kids. Well, for me, they're so similar, they can be interchangeable for adults or kids because the one difference in each one is the last word in their description: desires for adults and acts for kids. The bottom line is that it is the ability to control our impulses, emotions, desires, acts, or behaviors. This can only be fully accomplished with having the Holy Spirit living and working in us. For me, walking this walk, I cannot do this on my own. I need the Spirit of God working and living and moving in my life to accomplish anything, much less me controlling my impulses, emotions, and behaviors. Too much negative energy is spent on using self-control to hold a grudge no matter what the scenario, not speaking to people, not willing to help one another when we are here to love one another, working hard to climb the world's ladder of success, and neglecting God and family. That negativity will lead to a whole host of health issues I won't get into. For me, self-control has enabled me not to pick up the cookies and ice cream because I won't eat just one or a few. I used to be able to do that, but those few were not good for me. So if I don't buy it, I won't have to feel guilty about eating what's not good for me unless I'm treating myself. Self-control helps me keep smiling in the face of difficult circumstances because I remember and trust that God will take care of it as long as I leave it to Him. That was not an overnight lesson, but I learned it. Self-control helps me hold my tongue and gives me the grace to speak what God says speak, when He says speak it, and to whom He wants me to speak it. We all use this fruit differently. The question today is, are we using it to glorify God? I like to look at it as though I'm doing my best to be on my best behavior at all times because God is living and working in me, and I want Him to be proud of all that I do. I want Him to be proud of my speech when I talk to others. Most times I'm able to think twice before I speak and act because He is not the only one watching or listening to me, and I want His light of love to shine through me so that others may come to know Him as I do. Romans 7:15 Amplified. For I do not understand my own actions. I am baffled and bewildered by them. I do not practice what I want to do, but I am doing the very thing I hate and yielding to my human nature, my worldliness, my sinful capacity. This fruit helps with all of that. I know that I am in this world to be a light, and I know that the laws of this world do not align with God. However, I do my best to walk in His ways, so no, I'm going to continue to walk with integrity and grace, even if it means I'm the only one in the crowd. I know that there are fellow believers out here going through different things like me, and God has not forgotten us. I will be going live right here at My Life Lessons by Lisa Maria next Saturday at 2 p.m. Join me and we can talk more about self-control, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have to the best of my ability. May God continue to bless your life.